this morning, I transcribed a couple of sections of the Learn in Public workbook. I edited, exported, wrote posts for, and published the 2 videos that I made yesterday, and I got a classroom email sent out to the folks within the Verbal to Visual classroom to announce today's webinar. Good start to the Friday, walking to get some lunch, and I might try to connect with the pre-webinar Verbal to Visual party line. The day continues to fly by here. I just finished up the webinar workshop within the Verbal to Visual classroom. Our topic today was how to organize and store your visual notes long term. An interesting problem that arises for anyone that ends up sketchnoting more than a couple of times, and it made me pull out my old notebook that I kept way back when with plastic containers here to throw in the actual pieces of paper, which becomes a pretty cool archive that you get to flip through. So it's fun to break this out. I've been wanting to do more of this type of organizing with all of the papers that are very quickly accruing for my own sketch notes and ideas that I'm sharing in video format. So it's really cool to be able to chat with the members of that classroom and kind of hear what everyone else is up to in that realm as well. Becoming more and more of an energizing way to end the week within the classroom. So that's really good. It's actually even more sunny outside than it was earlier, so I'm going to get a long overdue run in. Successful run. First time this season I've been able to run in shorts and a t-shirt. That feels good. This is how I stretch after my run. Time to roll out. Enough of that. So let's continue that conversation that we started a number of vlogs ago about the connection between physical activity and exercise and creative activity and creative exercise. What I was just doing there, that was an incredibly important stage in my exercise routine. That stretching and that rolling out is a necessary component after the actual exercise to make sure that those physical muscles that I was using, that they have the proper rest and recovery, so that tomorrow when I go to exercise again, my muscles won't be all tight. They'll be ready to go again. That makes me think about what sort of activity, what sort of cool down routine might I need to put in place for the creative work that I do, so that again there's the right amount of recovery for my creative muscles, so that the next day I can get back at it. I think depending on how that creative activity goes, sometimes if it went well, you'll probably be jazzed about it and psyched to come back to it the next day. If you feel like it doesn't go well right in that moment after completing whatever creative act you engaged in, it might be harder to get back at it the next day. But in either case, I think there might be some balancing out that would be worthwhile with some sort of a cool down activity. What exactly that would look like for creative work, I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna think about it. I am walking to get a post-workout meal and then get a haircut in a few hours. It is incredibly nice right now. Look at that sun. Love it. When by the end of one webinar workshop, we already know the topic for next week's. That's what I was working on there. The topic is sketchnoting through resistance. Should be a good one. So I think for what feels like the first time in a while, I'm gonna wrap the vlog while it's still light outside.